Gus Walz broke the internet with his tearful love for his dad. Then the bullying began. Chicago. An emotional, unscripted moment between Tim Walz and his 17-year-old son Gus has unleashed a flood of praise and admiration. But it also has prompted ugly online bullying. Gus Walz, who has a nonverbal learning disorder, as well as anxiety and ADHD, watched excitedly from the front row of Chicago's United Center and sobbed openly. Wednesday night, as his father, the Democratic nominee for vice president, delivered his acceptance speech at the Democratic National Convention. The Minnesota governor was recounting the difficult fertility treatment he and his wife, Gwen, went through to conceive their daughter, Hope. More Tim Walz's son, Gus, has a learning disorder. Can his visibility help disabled Americans? Walz followed up by expressing his love for his family from the stage, saying, "Hope, Gus and Gwen, you are my entire world, and I love you." Sign up for your vote. Text with the USA Today elections team. Gus Walz jumped up from his seat, tears streaming down his cheeks, pointed his index finger and said, "I love you, Dad." The touching moment between father and son, captured live by television cameras, quickly went viral and has largely been received adoringly on the internet and the airwaves. Fox News shared a clip of the viral moment on its TikTok page, writing, "Gus Walz steals show" during Dad's acceptance speech. The comments were overwhelmingly positive. "I hope to inspire my kids so much that when they see me speak of the dreams and passion I have for my country, they are moved to tears like Gus Walz was." Chasten Buttigieg, husband of Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg, wrote on X. Tim Walz has dedicated his life to service and has clearly exceeded in being an excellent, supportive, and loving father every step of the way, he wrote. "We should all be so lucky to know a love like that." U.S. Senator Amy Klobuchar, D-Min, who spoke before Walz Wednesday night, praised the love between Walz and his children. More. Who is Gus Walz and what is a nonverbal learning disorder? You know you've done well as a parent when your kids are as proud of you as Gus and Hope are of Tim Walz, she wrote on X. "That's my dad." No three words better describe our next vice president. Young Gus Walz, adorable son of Gwen and Tim Walz, his face streaming tears of pride, shouted, "That's my dad. He won my heart." Critic dismisses Gus Walz as puffy beta male, but the show of affection triggered a swath of snark and ugly comments from internet trolls, many of them MAGA supporters of former President Donald Trump, who faces Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris and Walz in November. Conservative columnist and right-wing provocateur Ann Coulter mocked the teenager's tears. "Talk about weird," she wrote on X. The message has since been deleted. Mike Crispy, a Trump supporter and podcaster from New Jersey, mocked Walz's stupid crying son on X and added, "You raised your kid to be a puffy beta male. Congrats." Alec Lace, a Trump supporter who hosts a podcast about fatherhood, took his own swipe at the teenager. "Get that kid a tampon already," he wrote, in apparent reference to a Minnesota state law that Walz signed as governor and that required schools to provide free menstrual supplies to students.